Right now, someone is talking about your brand online, but you won't find out until it's too late. A scathing review, a viral complaint thread, a competitor quietly bleeding customers because of a policy change that no one in their marketing team noticed. This is the gap sentiment analysis was built to close. And what sentiment analysis actually is. Sentiment analysis uses AI and natural language processing to automatically classify text as positive, negative, or neutral, processing thousands of mentions across social media, forums, review sites, and news in real time. The companies extracting real value from it aren't using it to feel good about their NPS. They are using it as input for decision making. Here are two real-life examples. First, XTB, the trading platform, spotted negative sentiment building around a competitor's product change before that competitor had even issued a response. They already had the stronger offering, so they launched a targeted campaign and leaned in hard. The window was days, maybe hours. Their competitor probably saw it in a quarterly report. They saw it in real-time sentiment data. Piwik PRO plays a different game. Rather than reacting to crisis, they use sentiment trending to prevent compounding damage, catching reputation issues at the signal stage before they become the story. They also use positive sentiment spikes to identify what's resonating so they can double down intentionally rather than accidentally. Same underlying capability, completely different strategic applications. Now, before choosing any tool, define what you actually need to know. Is our brand reputation trending in the right direction? Not just this week, over time, across channels relative to competitors. What specific topics or product areas are driving negative emotion? Aggregate sentiment scores are almost useless. Topic-level breakdown is where the insight lives. How fast can we act on what we find? Real-time monitoring only matters if your team has a workflow to respond to signal quickly. What this looks like in practice. Brand24 is one of the more capable tools for this, used by over 4,000 brand tracking mentions across 25 million sources. Inside the platform, the Mentions tab shows real-time sentiment tagging on every gathered mention. The Analysis tab breaks down your overall sentiment and distribution by source, like social news reviews, so you can see not just what is being said, but where. The feature worth paying attention to is Topic Analysis, an AI-driven clustering tool that groups all mentions by conversation topic and layers sentiment on top. This is where you move from our sentiment dip this week to our sentiment dip because of specific UX complaint thread that's gaining traction on Reddit. That's an actionable finding. The first one is just a number. You can run all of this on competitors too. See what their customers are openly complaining about, find the product gaps you can position against, and move before they do. Reports can be exported as PDF or Excel, and Brand24's AI can summarize key insight across a period in seconds. Useful if you're briefing leadership who don't live in the dashboard. Who actually needs this? Marketers running campaigns who want audience reaction data in hours, not the 3 weeks it takes to get survey results back. PR teams who need to catch a crisis at the signal stage, not after it's already in the headlines. Customer success team who want to understand friction points from real conversation, not just support tickets. To sum up, public sentiment can shift overnight. The brands that respond well aren't faster because they are smarter. They are faster because they see the signal earlier. Sentiment analysis is your early warning system, your customer research engine, and your competitive intelligence layer. The free trial is linked below. No credit cards required.